Using wine as a platform to change the world is catching on. Wait till you see what they're doing with Entrepreneur Wines. So walk me through the process and how you, being from the East Coast, find your way out here, and then how did you get into wine?
Okay. Well, first of all, what brought my wife and I to the West Coast was Apple.
Okay.
I always had a passion for the technology that Apple does. I thought, let's give this a shot. Went to school on the East Coast, but then drawn out here by the tech world. And after 5 years in sales and marketing at Apple, I was lucky enough to be introduced to the team that was starting Yahoo.
All right.
And a couple years after leaving Apple, I ended up as the VP of Sales and Marketing at Yahoo, which was fantastic. Followed by a string of startups, followed by the recognition that maybe I could go to the other side of the table and be a venture guy.
Okay.
So I started a venture fund called Outlook Ventures, ran that for 15 years, did angel investing and helping entrepreneurs, and the whole entrepreneurial spirit of the Silicon Valley eventually sunk in. Now, while all that was happening, my wife Patty and I always had a love for wine, so many trips up to Sonoma and Napa and Livermore Valley, which is about 20 minutes from where we live in Pleasanton, California. So that's how I eventually thought, maybe it's time to make a shift.
Sure. So throughout all of the technology and the entrepreneurial and the startups, wine was a constant.
Yep.
And you fell in love with wine, and now you decided to actually use the wine as a platform vehicle to help other entrepreneurs.
Yeah, so what actually happened was I had an opportunity to purchase a property in the Livermore Valley, and I put an operating plan together.
Okay.
Didn't get the property, someone beat me to the property, and then I thought, I've got this operating plan, what do we call this? And having been around entrepreneurs for many years, I thought, why don't we do this to honor all these young people that have done startups, that do startups around the world? So we decided to go with the brand name Entrepreneur.
Wow. And you have really picked out marquee properties. You've picked out marquee winemakers. So what was your rationale and decision making behind, you know what, I need Kirk Venge.
Yeah.
I need Mount Veeder fruit. I need this sort of access.
Yeah, so both the winemakers, Jeff Fontanella and Kirk Venge, have been incredible. Kirk, in particular, grew up here in Napa, and so through that, he knows all the property owners. So what we did was we wanted to design a program that would be that we could create profiles that would fit the Silicon Valley type buyer.
You're honoring entrepreneurs with some of the greatest access of fruit in the valley, but then you also have found a way to give back through the Gratitude Network, which I think is just more magic.
Yeah.
So tell me what they do and how the wine plays a part in that.
Sure, great question. So a year or so into the whole thing, I thought, what if we turn this, and instead of honoring the entrepreneur, we honor the social entrepreneur. So this is the person that's passionate about helping others, passionate about helping children, passionate about helping health issues around the world, passionate about changing the world. And so we decided what we would do, take 25% of the top line revenue, or essentially profit, all profits, and use that to fund entrepreneurs who are supporting children and youth around the world.
That's fantastic. I can't imagine a better vehicle to serve that purpose, so congratulations to you, an entrepreneur.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Fantastic to meet and speak with Randy today. Limited production, world-class winemakers, specific vineyard sites. You can hardly do better than Entrepreneur Wines. Thank you so much for all your support.